Hi guys, welcome back to Nana's Nursery and Reborns. I'm Nana, and if you're new, welcome. And if you're not new, welcome back. We are here to participate in Suzanne's Babies Theme Thursday, and we're going to do Best Friends Club, and that is hosted by Lori at Reborn Huggles. First, welcome to our circus. You are looking at sweet little Miss Pip, and she is our ringmaster. She is dressed in little white satin pants with a gold vest, a red velvet, beautifully lined black coat, has a white ruffly shirt, and she has gold chains strung down, black boots, and a black little top hat. And if you're wondering, yes, the Pika Sculpt can wear Cabbage Patch Kids clothes. That is what this is. That's what I bought it for. I think it just fits her perfectly. So that is our sweet little Miss Ringmaster. And right under her, we have a cute little black bear dancing on an orange ball. And you can see peeking right under her. And this is sweet little Mr. Oliver. And he is a tiger. And up above little Pip is a ballerina bear. She's balancing on a tightrope. And we're just going to pretend because I didn't string one up. Behind them is our beautiful circus blanket and pastel colors that has the red and white big top tent, blue and white tent. There's the pennant flags, and there's cute little mice, little ballerina mice, and they have little striped umbrellas. And then there's balloons, and there's a giraffe holding the balloons, and there's a bear. Most of these characters seem to be upside down, but not all of them. There's some elephants balancing on a ball. I know there's tickets somewhere. Oh, here there. There's some little tickets for ticket stubs. Just a really, really cute print. And this is actually one of my new blankets. So I actually got it for the upcoming Kansas Doll Show because that is the theme for Kansas Doll Show, is babies under the big top. Now you can see little Mr. Oliver. He's wearing a pale blue onesie, and it's trimmed in dark navy blue. And then on the pale blue is a big tiger face. It's got little orange ears and orange little spiky stripes all around, and a little orange nose. And then he has the matching orange lined sockies on the ankles and the toes, and it's blue stripes on the center, and he's got navy blue stitched shorts, and he's got navy blue little sandals on, and he's holding one of our smaller little tigers. Then we have little Mr. Gavin, and he is displaying our Dumbo. This is the one and only little Dumbo outfit I have, and it's this beautiful little sherbet colored romper, and it's got two little wooden buttons on it, and it's almost like an overall, but it has dark gray stitched bashful looking Dumbo with his cute little hat and collar on. And then he's holding our blue floppy eared Dumbo with the pink ears, and he's holding our circus bottle, and he's got his little loafers on, and they're actually a pale heather gray. And then the shirt under it's white, and it has the gray stitching of different motifs of Dumbo, but you can't see any of it because the romper covers it. Under little Gavin is this our teensy tiny little piglet, and she is a full body silicone, and she's wearing a purple net little skirt, and she wanted to participate because she looked like a little ballerina. And so she's got little ribbon roses in her hair and pink and lavender. And then she's leaning on a green little heads up pillow. It's like a teeny tiny little boppy. I mean, she's tiny. And here's tiny little toys. And I thought it'd be fitting to have our little ball because you have carousels at the circus, and this kind of tinkles and spins, is that vintage roly-poly chime ball. So I'm going to also tag Dory for Flashback Friday, since it is almost Friday, and I'm sharing a vintage toy. So there's that. Last little baby for our circus theme is little Mr. Daniel, and he is dressed as a lion. He's got a pale, it's kind of like a heather brown, if that makes any sense, and white striped shirt, and in the center of it has a sitting lion, and then it has a long sleeve onesie that's white underneath of it, and there's tiny little lions all over the print, and then the pants are just even a lighter shade of heather brown, and then he's got our tiny little tennis shoes on. He's got a tan binky in, and that one's just a honey bug. He borrowed that from his little cousin Tater Tot. And then we've got our furry little lion over here. So we have our lions and our tigers, and of course we have our bears up there on the ball. He also wanted to bring these little duckies because they kind of look like clown duckies. It's a little pull toy that has little quacking ducks, and it has the little collars on them, and they're wooden. Their little wings spin when you pull them, and they kind of whack and waddle. So there's the big one is blue with a yellow head and a red hat, and then there's an orange one with a green head and green wings, a yellow one with a blue head and blue wings, and then a red one with a red head and white wings. And it has a cute little cube wooden block on the end of the yellow. I thought it would be fun to include our big Jilly giraffe. This was my youngest daughter's giraffe, and she got it for her first birthday. So my goodness, it is 24 years old. Yeah, 23 years old. My goodness. Anyway, so all my girls used to try and sit right on this poor thing, but the legs aren't very strong. So I don't know how this giraffe has actually survived, but it has. And I love it. And it just made its way into the nursery. So it was perfect to bring it out for our circus. I didn't go way all out on this because I was just going to show some stuff that I didn't show in our last circus theme, because I pulled a lot of stuff out for that. But I also wanted to participate in this week's Best Friends Club, and I'm going to get to that right now. For Best Friends Club, the theme was ice cream. So up here on the changing table, on your right, this is Little Miss Harper, and on your left, this is sweet Little Miss Julie. Harper's wearing this cute little top that has 2 scoop ice creams and waffle cones, and soft serve and waffle cones. And then there's sundae cups. So there were green and teal blue and teal green and hot pink and light pink. And there's dark pink and light pink little cherries on top. It's just a really beautiful print. And they're upside down, right side up, left side, all different ways. And then it has frilly sleeves in dark pink gingham. And then that ruffle is around the bottom edge of the shirt also. And it's cute. The print of the pants are the same, and it has a cute little ruffle butt with these all over it. And also has a satin bow. It's a rosette in a dark pink, a light pink, and the teal kind of green color. And little diamonds and little pearls in the center. But I think the ribbon on the butt is just the little satin bow. She has beautiful pink earrings in, and then she has this beautiful little lacy headband on. The teal on it's a little bit different. It's a little more blue than green, but I still thought it matched pretty good because it's got pink rosettes, blue satin rosettes, and then there's like a white lily with a diamond, and then there's a satin bow, and it's all layered and comes down the side, and you can see her cute little earrings there. And her shoes, oh my gosh, I have had these shoes for, what, 7 or 8 years, and I've never put them on a baby. And they are the perfect shade of the teal blue on the ice cream cones. So it's like the leather, and it's like a ballet strap with the little satin, no, it's a grosgrain ribbon and a bow on the toe. She's holding our cute little pink ladybug lovey that has the 3D ladybug on top with little black spots and a black head. I wanted the babies to hold something, and I didn't want to go get ice cream cones. I have play ice cream cones. They were out in my grandkids' playhouse, and I was not going to go out there. I'm like, no, I'm just going to do this and get it done. So that is Miss Harper. Now we're going to move on to sweet little Miss Julie. Julie's wearing a white onesie with bright yellow and green and pink ice cream cones with little smiling faces, with little upside down closed eyes, all over the cute little onesie, and it's trimmed out in this, it's almost like a pink coral. It's a very pretty shade. And then she's wearing a bandana bib that is in that pink and white striped horizontally, and it's got a big embroidered blue ice cream cone on the bib with a smiling face and the little pink cheeks, and it says sweetest in black embroidered. And then the pants are the matching same stripe and the pink coral and white, and then she has like these gingham and the gingham and white ruffledy sandals on. And I figured out for her hair, I made this little headband that's kind of like that coral color that matches the stripes, and I clipped on a blue one and a pink one because I thought it looked just like cute little scoops of ice cream. And she has our other little ice cream earrings in. There, we zoomed way in. They have little gold cones and the little pink ice cream at the top. She's holding our little red and white gingham little crazy girl rag doll. And the body of the doll is all red and white gingham and has painted on little teal green eyes and a mouth. And then on the dress, it's also red and white gingham, but it has little white daisies all over the print. And then she has crazy yarn hair and pink and yellow and orange. And this is like magenta pink. So that's why we call her our crazy girl rag doll. So that's our contribution to Best Friends Club with our ice creams. And I thought it was really fun. And if you want to participate in that, go check out Lori over at Reborn Huggles. I'm going to finish here on our circus babies, and I just wanted to thank you all for stopping by. I previously mentioned in our last video that I've been trying to get stuff mowed and everything, but my husband actually got bit by a spider this past week, and he's been in urgent care twice now trying to get that taken care of and drained and stuff like that. So that's been an up and down mess. So I've been trying to help out and get that stuff done. He's got a little bit of mowing and stuff left, but he's going to have to keep an eye on his finger for a while now. So if you would, just keep him in your prayers. And that's all I've got going on for right now. I'm going to love you and leave you. Thanks for stopping by, and have a blessed, blessed week. Mwah. Bye, guys.